All right, guys, we got something new today. This is the Ancel BS200 Super Engine Starter. This isn't a traditional jump starter. This is a super capacitor. So there's no lithium batteries in it of any kind. It connects to your vehicle permanently to your battery post, or positive and negative. And as your engine's running, it keeps it charged up. And then when you go to start your car, and it senses the high current draw on your battery, it gives an instant boost of current up to 700 amps to basically assist your battery in starting the vehicle. So it takes a lot of the load off of the battery. It takes that big demand off the battery. It stores energy to where it can discharge it quickly and get your engine started, and then once it's running, this will charge back up along with your battery, and everything's good. What you get in the box is obviously the unit itself, a couple zip ties for securing it someplace near your battery, and a couple clamps just in case you do want to just keep this in your car and you need to hold this on your battery post while you're using it. Now, the one drawback to that is capacitors have a relatively high parasitic drain. So if you just let them sit around, even though you fully charged it and you let it sit around, they will eventually drain and discharge. So this is also paired with an app, and it monitors the health of your battery. And we're going to take a look at that. We're going to show this in action, and I'm going to show the app to you. So once you pair it, this light here will be blue. You got a full and a charging light here, and then you've got a drain or low light here. And then here you can manually discharge it. If you're out under the hood and you want to manually discharge it. It does have a USB port, so you can actually charge this through USB-C. The best way to charge it is actually to have it hooked to your car. The one thing I did notice after installing the app was I typically have a habit of selecting only use my location when the app is being used, and I selected that. I could not get my app to pair with the unit, so I had to uninstall the app, reinstall it, and it does say in the instructions, after I read them, that you have to select always use your location. After that, it paired right up with my phone. But just a little bit of the specs. It has this up to a 700 amp discharge rate. This will work at minus 40 up to 176 degrees Fahrenheit. Has a 100,000 charge and discharge cycle rate whenever it's in standby. So your vehicle's off, it's in standby. It's only pulling 3 milliamps. It does operate off 5.3 BLE Bluetooth. It is dust and water resistant. And this particular one is rated for 3-liter or smaller engines. We are going to connect this to a 3.6 liter, and I'm sure it'll probably do just fine. So the cool thing about this is it's just always on. It's always connected. So if you come out, typically with just a regular jump starter, you're going to get in the car, you're going to go to try to start your vehicle. It's not going to start. You're going to have to dig your jump starter out, pop the hood, get out, connect the jump starter, and start your car. This is permanently installed all the time to your battery. So if you do come out, let's say that it's wintertime, the temperature just suddenly dropped, you have a weak battery, and you go to start your car, this is going to detect that, and it's going to go ahead and automatically give that inrush of current to get the car started without you ever having to open the hood. So let's go ahead and get this thing installed on our Jeep, and I'm going to show you the app, and we're going to go from there. Okay guys, so you can see how I connected the battery. I just, on this particular vehicle, very easy, 10 millimeter nut, loosened it off, put the positive on the positive, negative on the negative. In this particular vehicle, it's got a nice little cubby hole that I can shove that right down into. You can set this on your battery. Like I said, it's got those zip ties to where you can secure it wherever you need to secure it. If you really want to get fancy, you might be able to even double-side tape it straight to the side of your battery. But I want you guys to kind of see. The one con about this that I can tell is the size. This is for a 3-liter. They do make these for bigger engines. And the ones for the bigger engines, they're physically larger also. So you will need to make sure that you've got room under your hood for whichever size super starter you end up buying. But the first thing I want to show you is the app, because that's one of the coolest features about this. What's cool is that it's built into the unit. You can actually buy battery monitors that connect to the battery. They're very, very small. They're Bluetooth, so basically you'll get this same thing, and you can keep an eye on the state of health of your battery. Now, I put this battery in June of 2020. So the battery, it's coming up on 6 years old. It still seems to do fine. But this right here is just going to help it out in its last months or possibly a year or two of life that typically these batteries last. Let me show you the app. So here's the app. You've got the BS200 Super Starter. It's at 99% charged. My car battery in the Jeep is at 28%. It's definitely low. State of health, 99% for the Super Starter. It has a ready voltage, ready to put out, of 14.87, and it's currently 62 degrees. Here's the car battery, 28% state of charge, and the voltage is 12.2 volts. If you go over here to the starter, we're sitting at 99% for the starter, so it's almost fully charged up, and like I say, it's got almost 15 volts ready to discharge. And even though you can force start it, this is an automatic jump starter. When you get in and start your vehicle, if it detects a high current draw, it automatically discharges the current to help the starter do its job. You've got history, which I don't have any history yet because I haven't got it, I just now hooked it up. Devices, I've only got the one device. And then of course you got some settings. Now you can change temperature unit from Celsius to Fahrenheit and all that. Depending on what you want to monitor in the app, you can turn that off. Oh, something else. So as soon as I paired this with the jump starter, it instantly popped up with a firmware upgrade. So I clicked upgrade and it upgraded the firmware in the Super Starter. So just real quick, I'm going to get my multimeter and we're going to check the voltage of the battery. Then I'm going to hit force start and we're going to see what the voltage goes to. Just so we can see, basically see it in action, because I don't know if I got in and started the Jeep, I don't know if we would actually hear it or, you know, see much of anything other than it starting up. So right there, that's showing 12.2, which is what the app was showing for the battery. 12.2 volts. So let's go over here to starter. I'm just going to hit forced start on the app. And I'm assuming this voltage should jump up. And it did. See, it's discharging into the battery right now. So right now, it's wanting me to start or crank the vehicle so that it'll start up. But you can see how it dumped that extra voltage and current into the battery. So, with that said, I'm going to get in and I'm going to start the vehicle and we're going to see how this works. So right now, my battery is sitting at 12.3 and this should charge up, and it should charge up off of the battery. You can see the starter or the jump pack. Watch the 81%, 82%. So the battery is charging the capacitors right now. Even though the battery is low, it's charging the capacitors, and what that's going to do is whenever I go to start it, it's going to dump that into the battery and give it that boost. And what that does is it takes the load off of the battery, and it helps prevent the deterioration of the plates in the battery. So your battery will literally last longer. 92%. And you can see the light down here blinking. It says charging. And you don't have to have the app to do this. You can come out here and you can hit the button on the jump starter itself. On the super starter, you can hit this button right here and do the same thing. Okay, we're at 100%. So I'm just going to get in, I'm going to start it, and we're going to see what it does. Here we go. Starter successful. So it discharged a current of 460 amps into the battery whenever it was cranking. Pretty impressive. And now you can see that it's charging back up. I didn't let it run long enough, obviously, to charge the battery. So the battery's right now it's at 12 volts. But you can look at the battery voltage and the starter current. You can see that you can see the battery itself dropped, and then the current from the jump pack peaked, and then once the engine was running, then it basically shut off and wasn't needed anymore. You can see that it's charging back up just off the battery. Obviously, if the engine is running, it's going to charge the battery up, so you'll have a charged battery and you'll have a charged jump pack. That's a pretty cool little deal, especially, you know, if you're in cold climates. We all know how cold temperatures take a toll on car batteries. Car batteries do not like the cold. They also don't like to be discharged. They like to be topped off at all times. And that's where this comes in, and it will prevent the battery from draining any further than what it needs to whenever it starts the vehicle. Let's go to history. Okay. Discharge ratio, 82%. Cranking voltage was 11.84. 460 amps. Anyway, it might be something to look at, you know, if you want to make sure that you're not stranded, you know, from your battery not cranking your car over a traditional jump pack. You know, might be something to consider. Anyway, this is the BS200. Anyway, I'll put a link in the description, make it easy to find if you want to check it out. You guys take care. We'll see you.